Hello guys, my name is Robin from Consistent Life Balance and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today is day 18 of my this year's detox program. I'm feeling amazing, absolutely amazing, it's incredible. My energy in the last few days, and what I also have noticed is that I got so efficient over the years. It's so, also incredible how efficient my body got, because I need much less than most of the people in regards to calories or in regards to macronutrients in general, less fat, less protein, and I'm able with that to maintain my muscle much better, and I look much more muscular, I'm much more stronger than most people, and that is really crazy how that's possible. So it was always a dream of mine that I achieved this, that I someday I will have achieved this kinds of person that is so efficient, that just needs very little and is really happy, doesn't have any cravings, feels amazing. And it definitely feels amazing that you reached this point of overall happiness, of overall efficiency and overall health. So I don't have any health issues anymore like in the past, 5-6 years ago, when I suffered with constipation, when I suffered with digestive issues, brain fog, lethargy. All that is gone. And so the topic of this video is, I would like to talk about my detoxification program. So as I mentioned, I'm on day 18, and how were the last days, what did I experience, what did I consume in regards to my juices, in regards to the meal which I had, the monofruit meal in the evening, and in general what I have noticed. So to quickly summarize it, what I did so far, I did start with a water fast in the beginning, about 18 days ago, and then was juice throughout the day, and then a fruit meal in the evening. That was the plan for over 2 weeks, and I stopped it on Sunday, so 2 days ago. Today is Tuesday, and Sunday evening I stopped eating. My last meal was a fruit meal consisting first some water-rich grapes, and then afterwards some Reneklods, they call in Germany Renekloden, and then some apricots, so everything high water content. And I didn't eat too much. And then Sunday evening at 9 o'clock I finished eating and started a water fast again. As I mentioned, I start with a water fast, my detox program, then the juice throughout the day and the fruit meal in the evening, and now it's the water fasting again. And this time I will go a little longer. In the first time it was 40 hours, and this time I want to go 2 days. I also said to me 40 hours is okay, and I could eat today at lunch, but I thought, because I also slept longer than usual, I slept like 10-11 hours, and it's pretty uncommon for me. So I will continue maybe 1 more day or 2 more days. So on today's Tuesday, I haven't eaten since Sunday evening, Sunday dinner, and I'm feeling also amazing on my water fast. It's phenomenal. And yeah, in this video I would like to talk about the days which I had, the eating days, and also now regarding my water fast, what's best to get optimal results out of it. And for the last time, so the weeks after my water fast, so the 2 to 3 weeks after it, where I had the juice throughout the day and the fruit meal for dinner, I was really consistent. It felt amazing. It was easy to do. I had 2 days where I felt it was too less, so I consumed too less, and then I upped it a little bit. I upped a little bit the calories, not too much, just a bit, and I found that was sufficient for me. So in the time where I had juice throughout the day and the fruit meal in the evening, I had a time where I went below 2000 calories, and I found that's too little for me, and so I increased it a bit. And the amount which I feel best with right now is between 2,300 to 2,500 calories. That was completely enough for me. I was also able to do intermittent fasting every single day. I wasn't hungry. I was really satisfied, and only the fruits and vegetables with little to no fat, and only through then a tablespoon of flaxseed oil or vegan algae derived omega-3 fatty acid oil I also used, but also very sparingly, not every single day. The first 10 days, nothing additional oil, and also I added in, later on in small amounts, like 5 to 15 grams. So in this range. And then I was very consistent, as I mentioned, but I had 2 days where I was not so consistent, and it was also okay. I did change a little bit up, and because I want to be completely honest, I want to be completely authentic. I also will present it to you what I did. So on the last weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, I was at the raw vegan potluck in Germany, city Würzburg, and it was amazing. I met wonderful people, and with a deep connection also. It was a great buffet, and it was an amazing experience for myself. And I also said to myself, I don't take the juicer with me, because I knew that someone else will hand it to me there, and it was also very nice from him that he gave the juicer to me. And so on Saturday I did some juice. I did a green juice, cucumber, celery. I did drink juice throughout the day, and as usual I had my fruit meal in the evening, and there was also the buffet, and it was wonderful for me to see it, everything all. But I have the agility to not want to eat it. So I can see all this delicious food, but I can also say it's okay. I don't have to eat it. I'm feeling completely fine. I have my meals. I have my juices throughout the day, and I'm feeling also okay with that. But I said to myself, I can try one thing. I can try instead of the it felt like 1,000 different options. But I said to myself, I can pick one options after I finished my high water content fruit meal dinner. And that's also what I did. I did finish it, and then I went to the buffet because I wanted to wait until everything everyone has finished. That I only eat the things which they haven't eaten, because I only wanted to eat when there's still something left. And then I decided for one thing. It was raw vegan, like meatballs, raw vegan meatballs. But it sounds horrible, but it wasn't. It wasn't the meatballs. It was like made out of carrots, made out of flax seeds. It was no additional salt, only like celery, salt, and some herbs. And I also don't regret it. I don't regret it doing, because I ate my fruit meat before, and then I didn't overdo it. I ate some of these raw vegan meatballs, and no dramatic thing happened. So I felt also good. It didn't bother my detox program. As I mentioned, I didn't overeat, and it was okay, the experience that I ate some of the meatballs, because in the next day I started again with the high water content stuff, and then all this stuff come also completely out. And I also found it was really good, because there were some psyllium husks in the recipe, and these psyllium husks really pushed out some stuff, and really it felt like cleansed my digestive system, especially because I followed it with the high water content stuff. And so that was the one compromise. And the next compromise was that I didn't feel like juicing the next day, because I wasn't at home. It was difficult for me to have because the juicer wasn't cleaned. And then I decided to to eat watermelon throughout the day. I had my high water content fruit meal in the evening. It was my last meal before my water fast, where I'm now on. But I had the watermelon throughout the day instead of my juices. And also same thing. It was a compromise, but a very conscious compromise, and it didn't bother me. And it was the only two compromises on my detox program. I won't do any compromises now, and these two were compromises where are not that bad. They don't affected me negatively. When I eat one day like watermelon instead of the juices throughout the day, and it was a watermelon where it's really juicy, you really can even spit out the fiber and only suck in the juices. Yeah, exactly. And I want to be completely transparent. This is the reason why I say this. And yeah, in the evening, the last meal, and now I'm on my water fast. Water fasting looks like this. I drink nothing but water. I drink reverse osmosis water. And the second thing is the rest and sleep, that we give ourselves enough regeneration phases, that we don't stress ourselves during a water fast, that we do some movements like walking, like jumping on a rebounder. That's amazing, but don't overdo it. And really I don't recommend doing like intense heavy lifting, intense exercises. Just do it on your regular days when you have nutrients, when you have calories in your system, and not on your water fasting days. So drinking enough water is very important, and I would also recommend, when you drink your water, you sip it. You don't just gurgle it down. You should sip it throughout the day, because then you will also get better results with it, because your body is not able to process all this water in a short period of time when you overload yourself with too much. And also another bad thing which happens, and which you want to avoid during a water fast, is that you flush out beneficial electrolytes and minerals when you drink too much water at once. So very important to drink enough water, but not enough at one sitting. It's important to drink it throughout the day in small sips. That will allow yourself with the best conditions to heal. Your body has all the water it needs, and water is just a universal solvent. It's just universal for transporting toxins, waste matters, heavy metals out of your system. And I also made a separate video about how we can support our channels of elimination in the most effective way. So also check this out. There I talk about why it's so important to support our 5 channels of elimination. And cellular hydration. Hydration is such an important topic which comes to this. On a water fast, your body goes to all your deficits, to all your weak spots, and it really searches for in all different corners in your body to find the weak points, and it wants to fix it. It wants to regenerate it. It wants to heal it. And water fasting is definitely powerful. And I found it amazing to integrate into my detox program. So the high water content stuff, like the juice fasting, the juices throughout the day, and then a fruit meal in the evening, and then combined with cyclic water fasting, is just amazing for our health. And what I also want to say is that it's important, before you do a water fast, that the bowels are already pretty clean. So when you still have meals inside your belly, then sometimes with lots of people, especially if they tend to have constipation, then they get even more constipated during a water fast, because you don't flush a lot like with the juices. And on a water fast, you definitely don't want this to happening. You want to have an empty system before you start out. And that's the reason why I recommend in the beginning of my of a water fast that you do a water enema, just 1 or 2 water enemas with 1 liter or 2 liters, how it fits for you, how it feels comfortable. to really flush out your large intestine, because I found you then get better results. You sleep much deeper. And I also want to tell a story of a guy who was with me on a water fasting, where I did my 21-day water fast in Costa Rica in the Tanglewood Wellness Center. And it was only a guy of many, so many people experienced this, but this guy was in the beginning already, we smelled it a little bit, but then as the days went by, we smelled it horribly. So he really had lots of body odor. And this body odor did come from his digestive system. And he also then some day said which meals he ate before, so with which foods he ate before. And there was meat and animal products in his diet before. And it was still in his digestive system because he didn't do an enema, or he just was stagnating during this water fast. And this putrefaction and this stagnation inside yourself on a water fast, you really want to avoid, because this hinders your self-healing. This hinders the detoxification of your body. And this, you can imagine when you have meat inside your body, rotting, fermenting, putrefying, and yeah, it seems like it's not moving because you don't push everything through the digestive system, or you don't do an enema, then it really is not a good idea for us. So very important, hydration, drinking adequately throughout the day in small sips, rest and sleep, really allowing your body through this rest, sleep to go deeper and deeper. And then the enemas is also powerful in the beginning. And so I'm on my water fast, and I will go minimum 60 hours or even longer maybe. I will break it probably tomorrow at lunchtime, but maybe when I feel like doing it, I will also expand it 1-2 days longer. So far I'm about 2 days into it, and I'm feeling great. And yeah, tomorrow I will continue, or the days afterwards I will continue for the rest of my detox program with a complete juice fast. Drinking nothing but fresh pressed juices for 2 weeks until the end of August. And then there will be the transition back to solid foods with a refeeding period. And then I will also give you an summary of everything, what my learnings were, how I felt about my overall experience with this year's detox program, and what exactly the difference I have noticed between a pure solid food vacation on nothing but fresh pressed juices and the thing which I do this year. So combining the juice fasting, combined with the water fasting, combined with also the juices throughout the day, and then the fruit meal in the evening. What are the differences? I will give you a complete video about this topic. And so we'll continue with the juices now when I start eating again. And I will consume adequately. I will give myself adequate nutrition, adequate calories, and I definitely need less than most people, but I still need some amount, that I maintain my muscle mass, I maintain my strength, that I have energy, and it's important to give myself enough. Drinking enough juice is definitely essential, especially for the digestive system, that everything gets flushed out and that all the digestive goes really cleansed, and all your other channels of elimination get supported in the best way. I also want to give you a quick insight of my calories and my macronutrients, because some people have asked me about this and it could be also interesting. So as I mentioned, I found below 2000 calories is too little for me. I need between 2300 and 2500 calories to maintain my muscle, to feel good, yes, to just be satiated throughout my detox program when I'm not in my water fasting days. Water fasting is then nothing, and then when I eat, I give myself adequately. And in regards to my protein, I found I need about 60 grams to maintain myself. 60 grams. I calculated this, and I love tracking. I love to see it, everything crystal clear with a tracking program, what I exactly need. I'm tuned into my body feelings, but then also see on the paper where I'm at, how my calories, my macronutrients, my micronutrients are. And I found just when I'm only consuming 40 or 50 grams of proteins, that is too little for my amount of muscle mass. And regarding the fat content of my diet during the detoxification program, it was between 10 and 25 grams every single day. And these, when I haven't consumed any oil, it was like 10 grams. And when I consumed some additional oil, like some flaxseed oil, some hemp oil, or some algae enriched omega-3 fatty acid oil with the EPA and DHA, it was more like towards 20 grams a day or 25 grams every single day. And that's also the amount which I felt really good with. And there will soon be another update on my channel about my juice feast, so how it all goes, what my exact program is, what juices I'm drinking. And I also want to make a video about my workout plan. So how I'm training on this juice fast, on my detox program, how this looks like. And yeah, in general, I will keep you guys updated. There will be soon next video. So that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting and helpful for you, and I hope you got some new valuable information out of it. Thank you for watching the video. It was a pleasure for me to present this information to you, and I would be also happy if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really support me to grow this channel bigger and reach more people with this message of self-healing, detoxification, raw foods, fresh pressed juices, juice feasting and water fasting. These things are so powerful. They're so important for every one of us, especially in our toxic environments, in our toxic society. These things are so crucial for our health. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section, and you want it directly from me, just contact me via Instagram. I'm there for you. You can write me all your questions, and we see how I can support you on your journey. I wish you all an amazing day. See you soon. Bye.